Telephone selling to build business-to-business relationships and sales suffers from the reputation of its much less sophisticated and more abrasive relative, telemarketing. The telephone sales representative, unlike the telemarketer, engages in open dialogue, relationship-building conversation. An observer overhearing the conversation but not seeing it would rarely note a quality difference between the conversation of the field salesperson sitting face-to-face with a customer and the telephone salesperson on the phone. Watch the following professional relationship-building telephone selling dialogue and note the difference between this approach and the last telemarketer who called you. Hi, this is Karen.
Karen, hi, this is Troy from your parts and service dealership.
Hey, Troy, how are you today?
I'm great, and how about you, Karen?
Can't complain. Nobody around here would listen to me if I did anyway.
Yeah, I don't get any sympathy around here either. Karen, the last time we talked, you said you were interested in discussing undercarriage for your dozer. Now, tell me about how you plan to use this machine in the future.
Well, the machine has 9,037 hours according to my computer here. We're using it on sanitary sewer work right now, shaping and covering up the trench. Let me see. We've used it about 800 hours in the last year or so. I expect it will continue.
Will you be overhauling it at 10,000 hours like we've discussed before?
Sure. Looks like we are past the service time. Don't know why we missed that at 9,000 hours.
Do you need our help?
Maybe. I guess the guys and the gals in the shop are a little behind. We've been moving and shaking pretty hard here the past few weeks. Shoot me a price on a 1,000-hour service, will you?
Will do. When can you let go of that machine?
6 p.m. any day or all weekend. We have a noise restriction on the site because it's next to a residential development.
You got it. Say, Karen, why don't I have my tech do a track service inspection on the undercarriage when they're out? An inspection will tell us what shape the undercarriage is in and what components we need to replace.
Makes sense?
Of course, we don't charge for the service.
Of course, because you want the additional work.
Of course, I'd appreciate the business, but I want to make sure I keep your operating costs as low as possible over the life of the machine. I'll only recommend replacing what needs to be replaced at this time. So if you are still considering the rebuild, you'll want an undercarriage to last into this additional lifetime.
Yes, we'll plan on keeping this machine for quite a while.
Tell me, what else is important to you when considering undercarriage?
Price, of course, Troy. And I need for the machine to be down as little as possible. I'm just a little behind here with all the rain we've had earlier in the year.
Cost per hour and minimal downtime. What else?
I want a warranty. If you do the work, I want you to stand behind it, labor and parts.
Warranty, good. Anything else you can think of besides cost per hour, minimal downtime, and a full warranty?
That should do it, Troy.
Now, besides you, Karen, who else will be involved in making your decision on undercarriage?
Purchasing.
And what requirements would they have?
Well, price, of course, again, but you already know that. They probably would want us to finance it. They're always managing cash flow.
Our finance department. I know you have a commercial account. Well, you have plenty of room here. I'll make sure everything is square on our end. Okay. When can you let go of the machine?
Let's see. In 6 weeks.
Good. Well, here's what I recommend. We'll get the undercarriage measured right away if you approve the 1,000-hour service. Next, I'll get the report back and give you a call so we can discuss the results. Now, you mentioned lowering your cost per hour is important to you, so we'll discuss how to cost-effectively move forward. Finally, I'll get a quote prepared for you and walk through all the details with you. In the meantime, I'll contact your purchasing department to discuss financing, and I'll make sure everything is ready if you decide to move forward. Now, I'll work on my end to get everything done in 4 weeks so you can make a good decision. Now, we'd need about a week to get the parts in-house, so we'd need a commitment from you in 5 weeks. Does that sound like a good timeline to you?
Sounds like a plan.
Great. Now, I know you've done undercarriage before. Did any problems crop up that I need to be aware of?
Well, I know a competitor of yours I'll never buy from again.
Can't say I'm unhappy with that. What happened?
It just didn't last very long. It was price competitive on the short run, but cost me more in the long run.
Hey, I hear you. I'll tell you what, I'll gather some information on our undercarriage, which will reassure you on longevity. And I'll get this information to you before you need to make a decision.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Okay, Karen, I'll get you a price and availability right away via email on the 1,000-hour service. I'll include the complimentary inspection. And once this is completed, we'll talk about what we see you need and take it from there following the steps we discussed. Can I get this all set up for you?
Sure, send over the quote and we'll take it from there.